Hi everyone, welcome back to GreyBeard Media. We're at Anfield, Cop End of course. It's Christmas Day, and yes it really is. I walked here very early to film this video for you. 10 ways to expand the Cop. Is it really possible? We'll start off with an easy one. We'll also end the video with a tribute. This is one to all of you, the ones who have stood by me. Yeah, there's been ones over the last year who stabbed me in the back, so-called friends, you think you know, but I don't have time for people like that in my life. I've always gone forward, I never look back. Seeing somebody underhands me, that is it, I walk on. There's been so much positivity on the channel, so many new subscribers have joined. I wanted to do this video today of all days. I was going to be in the house for like 4 or 5 hours anyway, so I thought get out to Anfield, walk it, 40-minute walk, that's it. Put the video together, and yeah, I'm going to end it by something I've never even attempted before either, and you'll know when you hear the song. It's one I've put together myself actually. Yep, AI does the rest. I'm not really a fan of AI, especially when they falsify videos and shit like that. But to put a song together, something I've covered expansion wise, the news I've broken with whispers of possible locations for houses and stuff. I thought, how the hell can I put that into a song? But I nailed it, fucking nailed it. Even though I had to put the lyrics to it and come up with it somehow. I think it's very fitting of my adventure here at Anfield, covering Anfield Road stand expansion that made this channel. That's why I've kept coming back to Liverpool. You are my base. Most of you are Anfield, Liverpool related, and that's why I keep coming back, because it's what made my channel what it is today. So don't forget to click the like, share, subscribe. I'm going to run the intro. I will get the drone up later, and then we'll get into the 10 ways we can possibly expand the Cop. Some controversial, which I would never want happen myself, because it would not be a Cop if you added something to it, like you'll hear in the 10. So without further ado, let's get the video started. See you after the intro. Merry Christmas to all of you. And welcome back everyone. Yeah, we're still by the corner of the Cop, because that is number 1 of the 10. It's actually, rather than touch the body of the Cop itself, Liverpool could fill in the 2 open corners. Personally, I think it could be problematic because of the truss, the roof truss there, but it may be possible, feat of engineering, but I think it would be tough. Right now the areas are relatively open compared to the modern stadium design. By filling them out, seating Liverpool could increase capacity, depending on height and layout, to around 3,000, maybe pushing on to 5,000 capacity. The pros would possibly preserve the iconic central Cop, improve acoustics, minimum disruption compared to rebuilding, visually modernising also the stadium. Now the cons, it is a limited capacity increase, complex roof integration, and of course planning. You would have to get the go ahead of course, so that is option 1. We're going to move on to option 2. Now a lot of you also come up with this option for option 2, and that is to actually demolish the whole stand and rebuild it. Steeper, bigger, It would allow for an ultra steep design, optimised acoustics. We all know the sound of the Kop. Full safe standing, integration, modernised concourses and facilities. Think of a modern version of Dortmund's Yellow Wall, but unmistakably Liverpool. Pros, of course, maximum creative freedom, huge capacity potential, best possible atmosphere. The cons, massive cost of course, huge emotional backlash. Most likely there would be fans not wanting that. I would be arguing it myself. If we can kind of like preserve what's here now and build over the road, that's what I've always wanted to see. This would be the boldest option and the most dangerous, of course. So, to me, I'd want it to be expanded onto the back of it, going over the road. That would be my number one priority and option, but I would hate to see this stand go. I really would. I love it. It's been a big part of my life, most of my life to be fair. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is just having it all safe standing, the whole stand. But it's not really going to be an expansion really of much size. One of the most achievable ideas doesn't require rebuilding it all. By converting the Kop to a fully safe standing, Liverpool could increase capacity by 20-30%. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. That's an extra 3,000 to 5,000. Maybe possible, but it would generate a more relentless noise as well. Obviously the pros preserves the traditional Kop culture, relatively low cost. The cons, limited long-term expansion, no visual transformation. It's about volume, not size. But also, you've got to think back of what happened of tragedies during Hillsborough, things like this. Health and safety have to be paramount. So that is another thing I have to throw in as a con. Safe standing aspect, yeah. A lot of stadiums and grounds are trying to bring that back slowly, but in my opinion I don't think it's worth going down this route. I reckon we should have a proper full-on expansion in some other way, shape or form. We're going to move on to the next choice. Option number 4, this is the one I've wanted the most, and that is expanding the Kop backwards and over the road itself. You can easily do, if you've got the permission, start building over the road and just link the two together, like the main stand, the Anfield road stand. Liverpool could extend the Kop backwards, increasing the depth while keeping a single tier structure. This would involve land acquisition, obviously permission for the road as well to go over, or even push the road back. Better concourse space, keeping fans close to the pitch. The cons is the planning, modest capacity increase, local disruption. It's practical but challenging, very challenging. That would be very very tough in my opinion to do, but that is the one I want to see happen. Keeps the stand in one piece, basically all the lower tier section, and just to extend the tier but steeper at the back. I think that would be a fantastic way to go. Now option 5 isn't really an expansion, but I added it because it would modernise the stand, so it kind of like matches the main stand and Anfield road stand. It is roof extension and acoustic optimisation. Expansion doesn't always mean more seats. By expanding and reshaping the Kop roof, Liverpool could significantly boost noise retention, lowering an angle in the roof would reflect the shine back onto the pitch, increasing intimidation. The pros: massive atmospheric gain, minimal structural change, and the cons: obviously no added capacity. Sometimes louder beats larger. That it does, but it would cost a lot of money to do for no expansion at all. And number 6, kind of would it change the tier a little bit. We all don't want the single tier to go and be changed. So option 6, a hybrid cop single tier with an upper ring. A dominant single tier cop remains, but a narrow upper ring at the back, like family seating, accessibility areas, limited hospitality. The pros, of course: preserves visual dominance, adds capacity and revenue. Cons: complex design, fan resistance, tries to bridge the past and the future. For me, I'd be against that. I wouldn't want anything added to the top of the tier at all. I just want the whole tier to be single, one tier, and then if there's an expansion on the back of it, go steeper. No added tier of any kind, whether it's a small ring at the back. We need to keep the cop in the same kind of shape it's always been. No added extras like that. Just expand it, yeah. Go back if possible. Let's move on. Again, option 7, I've got the sun in the glare at the back there, would also be one I would never want to see happen, and that is like a cantilevered expansion. The cantilevered expansion would add seating above the existing cop without vertical supports blocking views. No footprint increase, domestic appearance. The cons: extremely expensive, high engineering risk, and for me, you're taking away the name as well, basically, because you're adding something. It's going to change the dramatic history of the stand itself. Nobody wants to lose the cop at all by adding some kind of second tier. There would be a massive backlash, and I wouldn't want that at all. None of you would, I would imagine. No second tier at this stand, please. We can make it bigger without that. I'm sure of it. I'm convinced of it. Even if it's going to cost a lot more money, it's important we go down that route, not by adding second tiers and all that, because you're then taking away something that's given so much to the stand, to the stadium that is Anfield. Option 8 is the smallest expansion yet, and it wouldn't even be worth the money, I think, and that is just filling in. That's just filling in the sections right at the back there. How many rows you're going to be adding? Each side of the extended middle section there. 10 rows. How much capacity would that be? Not really going to make much difference, I don't think, to the pros, which is an unreal atmosphere, the unique stadium identity. It's just basically rounding it all off level at the back there. Cons: huge redesign challenges. It wouldn't be worth the money, I don't think, so we'll move straight on to option number 9. That is one, wouldn't be even worth the money at all in doing, so chalk it off. So we're here at number 9, which is like a smart cop. Again, it's going to be expensive. A future cop could feature modular seating, retractable sections, digital integration. The pros would be future proof, whatever that means. Commercial flexibility. The cons: it's less traditional feel, and this is long-term thinking, but to me, if it's going to be a less thinkable feel, then it would not be for me at all. What is the point? So that's another one. Out of the 9 options we've heard so far, for me, there's probably 3 or 4 I'd go with. Expanding back over the road is number 1, of course. Filling in the corners would be 1, but that's going to be problematic in itself. If you're going to fill in the corners, you're going to have to take the roof off, because the truss is taking too much of the view, and we can't have a cop without the roof. Come on, seriously. Unless they design a different kind of a roof to go over after the corners have been filled in, which they could do that. So it is possible. Let's move on to number 10 then. So we're at number 10, and number 10 is actually no expansion at all, because the cop is more than the stand. It's a memory, it's history, it's fear. The pros: preserves authenticity, zero disruption. The cons: limited growth, of course. Sometimes nothing is the boldest move, but we've all seen how small the cop looks now after the main stand expansion, after the Anfield Road expansion. We've all seen by drone, and we'll get the drone up in a minute, to end off with a tribute to a fantastic ground, a tribute to all of you as well, and being part of a journey during the last few years. I've got a big 2026 coming. Anfield will still always be a big part of it. So like I said, the ones who stood by me, you're the ones that matter. I'll keep making videos as best I can. I'll still try and find out information, if anything comes to light with my council contacts and such. So without further ado, let's get the drone up.
It's been an honor, and this is GreyBeard Media. Thank you, written like a modern terrorist anthem with a bit of investigative edge. Steel, song, and red horizons. Underwater breath, the ground still shakes. Echoes of glory, of nights awake. Anfield standing proud and loud, built on belief, wrapped in a crowd. From Shankly's dream to measured steps not thrown away. GreyBeard media, boots on ground, breaking it down, cutting through sound. From planning rooms to council zones, Tom leaked documents to buzzing drones. News from above, truth from below. If a stand gets built, you'll be the first to know. No hype, no spin, just ritual shown by lens, by voice, by air, by stone. Never walk alone, past, present, new. From Spire's car to skyline view, main stand strong and still growth grown. The heart still beats in red and stone. To chase through time, through plans unknown. At Anfield, you'll never walk alone. So sing it loud, let the city hear. From boot room ghosts to rings in the air. Whatever gets built, whatever's shown, this ground, this song, this club, we are Liverpool, this sea, and this is Anfield. You'll never walk alone. GreyBeard Media.
So that was something different for you today, just another topic discussion for you on Christmas Day of all days. I thought I'd come out, did a tribute flyover as well. I hope you like that song I helped put together. I had to do the words, but AI did the rest, and I just thought incredible. Turned out a lot better than I expected. How the hell do you blend something to your channel? The expansions. So we'll also end the year remembering Diogo Jota and his brother Andre. They were a massive part of Anfield. Diogo, it's right that we should never forget what he did for us. So, you know, Liverpool is a family. We always remember everyone. He's one of our own. Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you have a fantastic new year. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for your incredible support. It's meant so much. I'll be back in the new year at Anfield to do a special on the SKD stand. 10 possible ways to expand this one. That's going to be a bit more problematic, obviously, but more, as you know why, but that seems to be the one where the whispers have been happening, you know, about the next expansion, but I don't care which one happens next. Let's hope one of them happens sooner rather than later. I'm sure there's going to be more talks down the line, councils, LFC officials and such, but yeah, enjoy the rest of your Christmas day. I've been GreyBeard Media. I may be alone walking here, but I know I'm not alone. You'll never walk alone. Thank you so much. Bye for now.